Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Shivoham, Shivoham. Shivoham, Shivoham. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.
Namaste and welcome to Kaivalya Yoga Gurukulam for another wonderful yoga class. I hope you have done your kriyas. Let's begin with the class with 3 Oms and then we'll go on to our routine. Before we begin, please be aware that I cannot see you. I do my best to explain every step, but you have to be in charge of your body. Put safety as priority. If you find a pose too difficult, take it very easy. Come off the pose, understand it, and go into it slowly. The body will, in time, give way to the poses. Be very, very, very patient. Also, if you have any doubts regarding your medical situation, please take advice of your physicians or your medical practitioner before embarking on this or any other yoga program. Having said that, welcome once again. Let's begin with 3 Oms. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Let's get our minds into a state of mindfulness. and know that for the next 55, 58 minutes or so, we'll be engaging in this internal conversation with the body, becoming aware of our breath, and practicing without any judgment, self-judgment, practicing for the joy of the practice. Take a deep breath, open your eyes. Let's get up on our feet. Let's begin with the sun salutations. Couple of rounds just as warm-up. If this is the first time you're doing exercise, the first one will be a very lazy way to do it. Join your palms in front of your chest, feet apart, bend your knees, inhale, lean back, stretch. As you exhale, come down all the way, knees bent. Drop your hands down, straighten the knees, feel a mild stretch in your hamstrings. Take it easy, ease your body into these stretches. If your lower back is stiff, just bend your knees and then rub your lower back with your palms like this. And then straighten them again. Feel the stiffness go away. Palms on either side of your body. Take your right foot all the way back. The knee on the floor, toes pointed out. Rotate the hips in and out, loosen the hip. Place your left hand on your knee, right hand on top. Come up first fully, and then begin to drive your hip. So from here, drive your hip down. Make sure the knee is always perpendicular and above your feet. Breathe in and out. Feel the pressure here and open up the hip here. So here and here, this ball and socket joint here. This is where you feel the opening happening. Breathe in and out. All right. And come forward gently like this. See from here what I did. I'm just going back, coming up on my heels here, and just bending forward. Again, lazy stretches. You can keep your knees bent if you need to. Just feel the stretching on your hamstrings. Very light ones. And come back. Runner's pose. Push-ups position. Go down slowly. Hold your body just to tone the body and awaken the body. It awakens the fire in the digestive system as you hold it parallel. A few deep breaths. Keep your stomach pulled in, core tight. And come up slowly. Excellent. Go into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Knees bent. Arch your back. Raise your seat bones up. Drive your shoulders down. Arch your back. And then begin to straighten the knees. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out through the stomach, through the chest. All right. Come down on all fours. Toes, knees, chest and chin on the ground. Lie down fully on the floor. Palms on the ground. Come up in Bhujangasana, elbows close to the body. The area just below the belly button touching the floor. Arch your upper and the middle back. Breathe in and out. And come down gently. Come back up again. We'll do an Adho Mukha Virasana here. Open up the knees slightly. And go into Adho Mukha Virasana. Again, raise your palms off the floor. Relax your wrists. Forehead on the floor, if not chin on the floor. Lengthen your spine. Drive your seat bones back up on top of your heels. All right, come back on all fours up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward dog. Breathe in and out. Okay, bring your right foot to the front. Runner's pose. Left foot is at the back, left toes pointed out. Again, rotate your hips in and out. Loosen the hip joint, the upper thigh, the groin area of the left side. Begin to loosen it. Okay. Right hand on top of your right knee. Come up. Left hand on top of the left knee. Make sure the knee is perpendicular. Drive your hip down. This knee should be perpendicular, okay? Drive your hip down. Feel the opening of the hip. Feel it here in the ball and socket joint. Breathe in and out. All right. Excellent. Now, lift your right toes off the ground. Gently bend forward. Feel the mild stretch in your hamstrings. Just a mild stretch, a lazy one. Come back to the runner's pose. From there, come up. Feet apart. Bend your knees, hold the back of your ankles. Begin to stretch a little more now. Again, don't overstretch. Breathe in and out. Bend your knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back into Tadasana. Feet hip width apart. Look down at your feet. Make sure they are parallel to each other. Hands by the side, shoulders relaxed. Stomach slightly pulled in, Laghu Uddiyana in place. Chin slightly down. Perform the Ujjayi breath. Breathe through the throat. All the action is done to the throat, partially closing the glottis. This is the region that does the suction. The nostrils are mere passive passages. Close your eyes. Distribute your body weight equally on both your feet, right foot and the left foot. Feel your lungs expanding as you breathe in, stomach going in and lungs contracting as you breathe out. And now with every inhalation, visualize that you're drawing in the energy through your feet from the earth, the prana. Drawing in energy, revitalizing, re-energizing every cell in your body. With every exhalation, you're detoxifying the body. Mountain pose. Be the mountain. Experience your connection to the earth. All right, take a deep breath, open your eyes. One more round of Surya Namaskar. Join your palms together. Bend your knees slightly. Inhale, raise your hands up, bend back. Exhale, knees bent. We're going to stop halfway, so come down. Make your body into a table-like position. Knees bent initially. Lengthen the spine, straighten the spine. Watch my back. Don't do this. You see, my back is hunched. I want to bend my knees and straighten the back. Lengthen. Stretch your hands out and look at a spot in front, a few feet away from your feet, about 3 feet away. Don't try to look up too much because your neck is strained. Just slightly down in this angle there. Hands straight. Lengthen the spine. And holding this pose, begin to straighten the knee without compromising on the back. If your back begins to get hunched, then bend your knee slightly. Lengthen. Weight comes towards the front of your feet. That's okay. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. And gently come down. Wonderful. Slowly come down. Knee slightly bent. See if you can place your palms on either side of your feet. Begin to straighten. Straighten your knees. All right. Palms on the floor. This time take your left foot back. All the way. Left foot back. Runner's pose. Drive your hips down to the floor. Feel your lower back, your ball and socket joint. Open up this. And go back into the stretch, raising your toes from the ground, going into the stretch. This time stretch a little more if you can. You can even get your hands towards his feet. And go down if you can. Stretch. And come back. Runner's pose. Come back to push-ups position. Exhale, go down. Hold your body there, few inches above the ground. Breathe in and out. Lagu Uddiyana in place. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in and out a few times. Bring your right foot to the center. Raise your left leg up. Up, up as high as you can. Then bend your left knee. Open up the hip towards the left side. Stomach pulled in, breathing in and out. And come back. Raise your leg up one more time. As high as you can. And come back down into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Namaskarasana. All the way down. This time lie down fully on the floor. Take your hands back. Palms facing up. Chest fully flat on the ground. Breathe a few times through the shoulder blades at the back. Make sure when you inhale, your stomach should not push against the ground. That means you are using your stomach to breathe. Stomach is pulled in. Breathe from the back of your lungs. All right, palms on the floor. Elbows close to the body. Inhale, come up into the cobra. Breathe in and out. From cobra, we'll go to upward dog. So from here, go down slightly, press the ground, and come up all the way. Upward dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Hips off the ground, knees off the ground. The whole body rests on your knee, of your wrists, on your wrists. So if you find this difficult, then place your knees on the floor. Otherwise, hold your whole body up. Look up tall and straight. Breathe through the chest. One more round of breath. All right. Spread your knees out straight from here. Spread your knees out. Go into Adho Mukha Virasana. Give your wrists a little break as you lengthen and open up the hips. So the more you spread your knee out, the more you drive your butt back towards your heels. It's working on the hips. In the meantime, your wrists are getting a break. Flex your fingers if you need to. Stomach pulled in this pose. Place the palms back on the floor. Let's come back from here, back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in and out. Laghu Uddiyana, stomach pulled in. Left foot to the center. Raise your right leg up as much as you can. Open up the hip to the right side. Open up the hip. Knees bent. And again, come back, raise a leg up. And come back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward, runner's pose. Right knee on the floor, right toes pointed out. Rotate the hip a couple of times. And then come up. Left palm on your left knee, right palm. Mindfully drive your hip into the floor, literally in this direction, forward and down. Feel the opening here, the ball and socket joint, hip region, the lower back. Stomach pulled in, breathe in and out. As you keep driving your hip down. All right, gently come off the pose. Place your heel on the floor, raise your left toes up. Inhale, as you exhale, go into the pose. A little more stretch than the last time. See if you can get your hands towards your foot in front, palms on the ground. Helps with balance a little bit as you afford to stretch a little more. Stomach pulled in. You're breathing through the back of your lungs. All right. Come back to the runner's pose. Bring your feet up. This time get them a little close to each other, perhaps 1 inch apart. Bend your knees, hold the back of your ankles, or hold your wrists, whatever works for you. And then as you exhale, begin to straighten your knees. You're going in for a more intense stretch. Do it slowly. Breathe in and out. Come down gently on your toes. Slowly raise your head up. Allow the blood flow to be normal. Let's pause here for a second. We'll do more variations of the Hasta Pada Angushtasana. Hasta is hand. Pada Angushta is the big toe. Take a few deep breaths. Balance in this position. This is a Virasana, a variation of the Virasana with both your feet on the floor. Stomach pulled in. All right. Place your palms on either side of your feet one more time. Gently begin to straighten up. We'll go back into Hastapadas. So Hastapada Angushta. Angushta is the big toe. Pada Angushta means the big toe of the feet. Hasta is hand. So hand towards the big toe of the feet is the pose. So let's do that. Form a hook with your forefinger and your middle finger. Place them under your big toes. And then with the thumb, press the top of the toe. You're going to squeeze the toe as you do this. Knees are bent. Drop your head down. And then begin to slowly, as you breathe out, straighten your knees. And pull your head down. The big toes, press your fingers down. Breathe in and out. Press the big toe as you do this. There are acupressure centers that activate brain centers. Excellent for meditation. Breathe in and out, stomach pulled in. And relax. Bend your knees. Come back down again. Into Virasana. Now, if you find Virasana difficult, or the exercise was a little tiring, then you can place your hands on either side on the floor like this. Otherwise, come up back into Virasana, stomach pulled in. All this tones these muscles, leg muscles. See, when we stretch our hamstrings and do a lot of leg exercises, know that you need strength as well. You need to be toning them. So body weight is good enough to tone these muscles. Let's go back again. Palms on the floor. Knees bent, come up. This time, Hastapadasana. Just hands and feet, no angushta. So take your hands, place it below your feet. Try this if you can. Be careful of balance. You're going to press, with your toes, you're going to press the base of your spine. A lot of acupressure points are activated throughout the body. It has effects throughout the body. So knees are bent, head drop down, neck is relaxed. Whenever you're ready, breathe out and begin to straighten your knees. Keep your eyes open. Maintain balance. Don't fall down. Press your heels down on the base of your palms. Try and lengthen your back, straighten the spine. The tendency will be to lean towards your heels. Try and avoid that. Try and press, keeping the center, body weight in the center of your feet. And once again, come off the pose, bend your knees, come down back to the Virasana, the basic Virasana again, back to your toes. One last stretch before we get up. Balance on Virasana. You notice your heels, your calf muscles, all of them are getting nicely toned. Stomach is always pulled in. All right, let's go back into Virasana, into Hastapadasana variation. 2 is this time you hold the back of your ankles. Breathe in as you breathe out. Pull your body down. Breathe in and out. Hold the pose there. Lengthen. Stomach pulled in. Flow into the head. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out through the chest. All right. Bend your knees. First, raise your head up, allow the blood to flow. All right. Breathe and inhale, come up. Exhale, back into Tadasana. Feet are close together, so spread them slightly apart. Hip width apart into Tadasana. Close your eyes, shift your body weight equally on both your feet. Move the hip to the left or right to achieve this, or front or back. Perform the Lagu Uddiyana, the Ujjayi breath. Feel your connection to the earth one more time. Allow heat, warmth, radiance, and prana to draw all of these through your feet with every inhalation. Allow these energies to enter your body through your feet, through the center of your feet. And exhale out all the toxins. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly open your eyes. Wonderful. Excellent. Let's come to the mat sideways. We'll do a couple of stretches for the hamstrings and then work on the hip, ball and socket joint. See, these movements in the first few months of yoga, and I'm setting these classes in such a way that anyone and anybody can practice from beginning. It takes a few months of practice to begin to loosen these joints. There's no point jumping into too many exercises without even getting the basic hip rotations in place. So, stand in Tadasana, jump or step apart, about 3.5 feet wide. Feet parallel to each other. As soon as you come into this pose, like I always say, be conscious of the hip, this slight hip movement, if you can see here. The slide, move it forward, back, so the back is straight. Knee is slightly in a cushioned stage. It's not locked in like this. So slightly, you don't have to bend it this much, but just slightly. Okay, excellent. Breathe in and out. Turn your your left foot out. We'll begin from the left side. Turn your left foot out. The hip is still straight, only the foot is turned out here. This leg is still straight. So it's this kind of an angle. Utthita Trikonasana, standing triangle pose. So if you have a bolster, you can use a block, but I'll just show you a variation of the bolster as well. Just keep the bolster in hand. You can use this on both sides. If you're using a bolster, breathe and raise your hand up. As you breathe out, notice that I have not turned like this. As you breathe out, bend your left knee, lean, stretch out as if you want to pick up something from that side. Stretch, and then drop your hands down or rest it on the bolster. Begin to straighten the front knee slowly. Open up the chest, raise the right hand up. Lean back. Lean back. Breathe in and out. Hold the position. Stomach pulled in. The back foot is fully on the ground. 60% of the weight on the front foot, 40% on the back foot. Breathe in and out. Through the chest. And gently bend your front knee. Breathe in. Come up. Bring that foot back into position. Come back down. Excellent. Couple of deep breaths, hips slightly thrust forward. Let's do on the other side. Turn your right foot out. The bolster is probably in place already. That's a nice thing about the bolster. You don't have to keep moving it like a block. Left hand on your waist. Breathe and raise your right hand up. And again, make sure don't bring the shoulder forward. As you breathe out, bend the right knee, lean, reach out, lengthen the bottom of your torso here, lengthen it. Drop your palms down. Begin to straighten the front knee, your right knee if you can. Raise your left hand up. Breathe in and out. Lean back, rotate your shoulders, look up. Stomach pulled in. Hold the pose. Steady breaths, deep breaths. Breathe in and out. All right. Bend your front knee and come up. Slowly bring that foot back into position. Gently bring your hands down, hips slightly thrust forward. Breathe in and out. Let's do a forward stretch, hip and ball and socket joint rotation. Then we'll go again to another hamstring stretch on the side. Feet spread out. This time you're going to push, stick your butt out. So hands on your waist, knees slightly bend, bend your knees, stick your butt out and lengthen the spine. Lengthen the spine like this. Don't hunch the back. See, you don't want to do this. You want to lengthen the spine. That's why I say stick the butt out. Bend your knees. It's easier this way. Then begin to straighten the knees. Place your palm on the bolster in front if you have a bolster, if you're new to this exercise. So it's easier to do this. If you're used to this and if you know what you're doing, then place your palms on the floor. You can place it slightly in the front, but if you're practice this, you're confident, bend, place your palms in line with your feet, straighten your back. Try and get your back parallel to the floor, lengthen the spine. All the action is taking place in the hip and socket joint here and the inner thighs, so be careful. The inner thighs here, this part here is very weak, so take it easy, don't overstretch. Breathe in and out. Bend your knees slightly, hold the sides of your ankles, straighten the knees. Again, try and get your back parallel to the floor. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out. All right, slowly. Bend your knees. Place your hands on your knees if necessary, and come up if your back is hurting, okay? I'm just going to show you the safety ways so you don't hurt yourself. So press your knees and come up slowly. Excellent. Wonderful. Hips slightly thrust forward. We'll do variations of this. We'll keep coming back to this. Let's rotate our hips and turn fully to the left side now. Parshva Uttanasana, side intense stretch. Again, if you're using a bolster, just place it here like this so you can hold the bolster. Breathe and raise your hands up. As you breathe out, bend your front knee. Again, reach out. Lengthen the spine. Drop your palms down on the bolster or on the floor, fingertips on the floor, or palms on the floor, whatever works for you. Head down, and then begin to straighten your front leg. Straighten the knee. This is an intense stretch for the hamstrings. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. Breathe from the chest, the back of your lungs. Deep breaths. All right, bend your front knee. Rest your chest on the knee. Interlock your fingers. Raise your hands up and go back into the stretch again. Breathe in and out. Turn your palms outward. Stretch. Stomach pulled in, breathe in and out. So the chest, shoulder blades are squeezed, so you can't breathe through the back. But the chest is open. All right. Come back down gently. And come up slowly off the pose. Feet apart. Take couple of deep breaths here. Let's turn to the other side. To the right. Inhale, raise both your hands up. Exhale, bend your front knee, reach out, drop your palms down. Inhale, and as you exhale, begin to straighten the front leg. Every time you exhale, stretch a little more. Stomach pulled in, breathe in and out from the back of your lungs. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Breathe. Don't fight with the body, just experience the pose. Allow the body to ease into the pose. Wherever you are, just be slightly outside your comfort zone. All right, bend your front knee. Rest your chest on the knee. Interlock your fingers at the back. Raise your hands up. Go into the pose. Turn your palms outward. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Chest is open, so breathe in and out through the chest. Stomach pulled in. Neck is relaxed. Keep your eyes open for balance. Breathe in and out. All right. Come back down gently. Hands on your knees. Come up. Slowly back into this position. Breathe in and out. We'll do a variation of this asana. Prasarita Pada Uttanasana. Prasarita is whenever your feet are spread out, it is called Prasarita. Pada, which is feet. Prasarita Pada Uttanasana, intense stretch. Again, intense stretches because of the side hamstrings. Prasarita Pada Uttanasana. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Prasarita Pada Uttanasana. All right, breathe in, hands on your hips. As you breathe out, push your butt out, bend your knees, lean forward. Let's go straight into the position. Hold your ankles, straighten your knees if you can. Lengthen the spine, ball and socket joint, rotate. For those of you who are very new, you can still just place your palms on the block or on the bolster. Go all the way down, lengthening the spine, lengthening the spine. Breathe in and out. Come up halfway. Come up halfway. Bend your knees. Interlock your fingers at the back. With your knees bent. Okay? Interlock your fingers. So there's no pressure on your back when you're doing this. Interlock your fingers. Inhale. Raise your fingers up. As you exhale once again, begin to straighten your knees and go down. Breathe in and out. Stomach pulled in. Try and straighten your spine. Turn your palms outward, inward. Try all those variations. Helps with the shoulder joints as well. Breathe in and out. Gently bring your hands down, back to your ankles on either side. Watch what I do. I dig my fingers under my feet because I want to stretch a little more. For those of you who can't do that, you're welcome to join. A little more stretch. Pull yourself all the way down, rotating the ball and socket joint. Breathe in and out. Come up gently. Feet are exactly where they are. Don't turn the angle of your feet. Turn towards the left. Take your right palm towards the left. Twist your torso. Rest your head on the knee. Try and kiss your knee if you can. Stomach pulled in. And come back. The other side once again. Take your left hand. I try and place it on the outside of the right foot. And with the right hand, I'm pulling myself, twisting my torso, pulling myself closer to the right knee. Breathe in and out. And come back. Done. We're almost done. Excellent. Crawl forward. And come down gently into Vajrasana. Breathe in and out. Look at that. Every time I feel we are just beginning the practice, time is already up for Shavasana. That's good. You always want to end the practice wanting to do more. That's a good sign. Then that will draw you to the mat again. Be patient. As we go along, we'll make it more and more intense. But just that physical intensity doesn't mean anything other than physically being capable. It also is a good sign that the prana begins to move and your body begins to flow into these poses with more grace, more ease. We'll make that happen slowly. Just bring yourself to the mat every day or every time we do this, every time at your class. And that's it. The rest of it, the universe will guide you. The body will begin to tune in. Magic will begin to happen. All right, take a deep breath. As you breathe out, slowly come off this pose. Let's lie down on the ground. Getting ready for Shavasana. Hold on to your knees. Open up the knees. Don't keep them closed. Open them apart. Press your lower back to the floor. You'll feel it. Press your knees down on either side of your torso. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out of the chest. You can flex your ankles if required at this point. If you feel the need to. Rock side to side. Just to ease your back. Rotate in and out your hips. Again, opening up of the hips. The other way, just loose and relaxed. All right. Slowly begin to stretch out into Shavasana. Feet about hip width apart. Hands on either side of your body, palms facing up or down, whatever works for you. Take a deep breath. If at this point you feel you need a sip of water, hopefully you have a bottle next to you. Take a sip and lie down, because at that point in Shavasana you don't want to feel thirsty. You want to let go of the body, let go of the mind, the breath, and just use the mind to travel internally, right? So take a sip of water if you require. Lie down gently, take a deep breath, and mindfully close your eyes. Shift your awareness to your breath. Relax all the bandhas, no lagu dhyana at this point. Watch your stomach move as you breathe in and out. Observe the length of your exhalations. Your focus are on your exhalations. With the Ujjayi breath, a gentle ha is what you will hear. As you breathe out. Whenever you're ready, breathe out and take your awareness all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Wiggle your toes, flex your ankles. Allow your feet to relax. And then let go of your feet. Shift your awareness above the ankles, below the knees, to the shin bone in the front, calf muscles behind. Feel them resting on the ground. Knees, kneecaps on the floor. Sides of your knees, the back of your knees. Allow them to collapse. Let go. Let go. Shift your awareness to your thighs. We worked a lot on these muscles today. The upper thighs, the inner thighs, the back of your thighs, your hamstrings. Allow them to collapse into the ground. The irony of yoga is that you practice with the body, you work hard, and then you let go of the body itself. Shift your awareness to the pelvic region, your glutes on the floor, your waist, your hips. Let your entire pelvis sink into the ground. Begin to surrender your body to Mother Earth. Allow Mother Earth to open her arms and embrace you. Yield to her embrace. She embraces you through her energy of gravity. Surrender to this mighty healing power. We do this every night. So this experience is not foreign to us. What makes it different now at this moment is you're awake. And you're only allowing your body, surrendering your body to Mother Earth. For safekeeping, as it were, for rejuvenation, revitalization. Allow the pranic energy from the earth to heal your body. It doesn't matter if you're living in the 50th floor above the ground, still part of the earth. Allow every cell, every tissue, every muscle to be bathed in this prana from the earth. When you do this mindfully, then the wisdom in your body, the innate wisdom, the cosmic wisdom potentially lying in your body awakens. And the experience becomes real. Shift your awareness to the lower back. Relax the muscles of your lower back. And as you relax the muscles of your lower back, allow all the memories deeply held in the base of your spine to drift into the earth. In the bowels of the earth, there is fire. Allow the memories to go down. Allow them to get extinguished in the fire. Lighten the load on your mind. Go back to the moment when you were newborn, with no memories, just living in the moment joyfully. Laughing, crying, for no reason. Where there was no shame, no hatred, no guilt. No expectations, no judgments, no anger, no comparisons. where you did not know the meaning of forgiveness or prayer. You were just in tune. Become that baby one more time. Empty the mind. Empty the contents. Memories of the past, expectations of the future. Let go. And as you do so, the body begins to relax automatically. The mind is intertwined with the body, or intertwined, as you say, with the body so deeply. Shift your awareness to your shoulders, the upper back. Allow your torso to sink into the ground. And through your shoulders, let your awareness flow into both your arms, right arm and the left arm. Biceps, triceps, forearms, wrists, palms, fingers. Move your fingers slightly and observe how much life is there in them, and then let go. Let go. Let go of your hands. Let your hands become heavier and heavier and heavier. Let go of your fingers. Allow the breath in your body, the wind in your body, to come under gentle control into a regular rhythmic breathing. Soft and subtle. Observe the abdominal muscles gently rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Like the movement of the waves in the calm ocean. Go within, allow the vital organs to slow down. Stomach to the left, liver to the right, kidneys deep inside. Listen to your body, tune into your body, embrace your body. This is your temple. You are the captain of the ship. You are the priest and the deity in this temple. Only you can undertake this inward journey. Allow the innate wisdom in every cell to surface. Allow the body to come back into a state of harmony with the 5 elements: space, wind, fire, water, and earth. Shift your awareness to your chest. Relax the muscles of the chest. Go within. Allow your heart rate to slow down. Allow your pulse to drop. Blood pressure. And let your body slip into yet another deep state of rest and relaxation. Let go. Feel the energy of the body drifting to the earth, the energy of the mind rising from the earth and going upwards. The mind, in other words, is awake, the body is going to sleep. Become aware of these two energies. The mind gets lighter, freeing itself from the entanglements of the body, as it were. Shift your awareness to your neck. Relax the muscles of the neck. The space element is stored in the neck, in the vocal cords, in your voice, in the sounds that enter your body and leave your body. Contemplate on that space element and connect to the space outside. And know that sounds are but vibrations. And all of creations come from those vibrations. Shift your awareness to your face. Relax every single muscle in your face. Lower jaw, upper jaw. Tongue within relaxed. Lips gently closed. Mouth is relaxed. Cheeks relaxed. Nose relaxed. Eyelids gently closed. Eyeballs relaxed. Eyebrows are relaxed. Allow your face to become the very picture of serenity, calmness, peace. Let the divine spirit from within radiate through every pore of your skin. Rest the back of your head on the floor. Relax your forehead. Go within. Allow the electrical impulses in your brain to slow down. Allow your thought processes to slow down. From the top of the head to the tips of your toes, your body is deeply relaxed. Breathing is calm and subtle, rhythmic, regular. Mind is quiet. Enjoy this inner harmony. As you stay in the inner sanctuary of peace and stillness. Become aware of the energy, a divine energy that unifies everyone and everything. The energy of love. Unconditional love. Selfless love. Divine love. Gently take a deep breath. As you breathe out slowly, bring awareness back into your body. Move your fingers, move your toes. Bring your feet together. Gently raise your arms over your head. Interlock your fingers and stretch. A lazy stretch. Turn to one side, to the left perhaps, and stretch. And then to the other side and stretch. Come back. Rub your palms together. Rub the palms of your hands together. Rub them together. Cover your eyes. Feel the warmth of the palms on your eyes. Open your eyes slowly. Get up gently, feeling fresh and relaxed. If you wish to, you could turn to one side as you get up. Choose a bolster or a block to sit on, so your spine continues to be straight. Close your eyes, bring your palms in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra. Head reverentially bent forward. Let us open our hearts and fill it with gratitude and offer our practice back to the universe. Brahmarpanam astu. Thanking the universe for giving us this opportunity to explore the body, the mind, and the spirit. Gently breathe in. As you breathe out, raise your head up, open your eyes. Thank you, as always, for giving me this opportunity to teach. It's an honor. It'll always be an honor. Thank you for inviting me into your homes. Have a safe weekend until we meet again on Monday morning. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay inspired. Monday morning, we'll do the Kriyas together in the class in the beginning. Let's end this class with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.